Coach, you got a number of key contributions from guys down the stretch. How pleased were you with your group's fourth quarter performance?
Very pleased with the way that these guys played, pulling for each other. Say it over and over again. By committee, 7 guys in double figures. But then there was just the little small things that we did down the stretch. I thought that was very good of our guys to communicate the right things, the coverages we were in, knowing that these guys were looking to attack and get to that three-point line. I thought our guys did a very good job of that tonight.
Boston had a couple different runs at a couple starts of some quarters, but you guys continued to fight. What did you like about the way your team fought tonight, despite what Boston did?
Never overreacted. I think that's going to be key for us. Teams are going to go on runs, 48-minute game. There's going to be things that happen within that game, but our guys' ability to keep poise, to keep their focus, to communicate the way that they were in those huddles with one another, I think those are going to be key for this group just to continue to grow and get better, and even on runs with the other teams.
Coach, 28 assists in the game, 7 guys double figure. Is that what you have to take for you guys to start winning games in a consistent way? And what do you see down the stretch with Bane taking over the game? Do you see that he's feeling more comfortable within his role within the team?
Well, I challenged him to get 30, so it was only 28. If a couple guys would have made a couple more layups, we might have been better there. But no, honestly, it was good to see everybody chip in and then trust each other. It didn't matter who had the ball in the end. They were supporting and expressing who had the right matchup, what the right play was. They communicated those things to each other, and I think that's so important that they celebrate each other's success no matter what. Desmond getting it going, Franzi getting going, Paolo making the right play at the right time. Drawing a crowd everywhere on the floor. And I don't think people understand how much of a wake he creates when he has that basketball. So it opens up things for others on the floor without him even having to put the ball on the floor.
Coach, how do you balance the challenge of the stars trying to be aggressive versus the playmaking of passing up good shots for great shots, and how did you like the looks tonight? Because it felt like that was the common theme. Did you like the looks tonight?
Yes, sir. I like the looks tonight, too. The open man gets the ball. The right play is the right play. I think, you're going to, down the stretch, you're going to go to those guys, and some nights it's going to be different. Desmond had it going tonight, so those guys trusted what he was able to do to make plays. There's nights that we're just going to go to P to understand exactly what he creates on any given night. And these guys trust each other enough to say that whatever we're supposed to do to get the win, that's what we'll do to get the win.
47% from three is tough to sustain, but to see that clip tonight against Boston, just what does that do for your team's confidence shooting-wise?
Well, when you make the right, easy play, it's easier to catch and shoot in rhythm. And I think that's what our guys did tonight. Trusted it, stepped into it with confidence, knowing exactly what they needed to do. And when that ball moves the way it did, I think it's easier to catch a rhythm for our guys.
Jaylen Brown came out in the second half pretty hot, about 7 made field goals for him. When a player comes out like with that mentality and he's hitting everything he can, what do you do to try and suppress that, to really try and find that lead again?
Yeah, he's a great player. There's a reason why. He's all-star, all-NBA. That's who he is, and that's what he's capable of doing. Now it's a matter of what type of shots he's getting. That's a team that shoots normally 48 threes per game. And so limiting him to the tough contested twos is what you have to do. And now some of them are tough, some of them are overhands, and you just have to tip your hat and work to go the other way. But if we can get him off that three-point line the way that we did, then you give yourself a chance.
Jamal, you talked about doing whatever it took to win. Desmond seemed like his activity level was all over the floor. He's chasing down loose balls. He's even kind of forcing unforced turnovers by kind of running after balls and rushing and speeding them up. Mm-hmm. Can you just talk about his presence and what he gave you guys today, just outside of his scoring? Is this kind of what you envisioned when you guys got him?
Well, we've been saying it, since we got here, like what he provides to this team. He provides winner. And those are the little small things, like you just said, diving on the floor for a loose ball, picking his teammates up, when a mistake is made, continuously bringing guys in on the huddles. It's not always just about the playmaking in the pick and roll or making shots. It's all of those small little things that contribute to winning, and that's what he provides to this group, especially with his voice, and then he backs it up with action.
Come against this team, too, that you guys lost in the playoffs last year, how much did you not have something like this last season?
I just think that, what he provides is, that experience. I think those are pieces of, what not necessarily missing, but he provides that for us this year. The experiences, he's been through it, he's seen it, he's done it, and these guys trust and rely on what he's capable of doing.
Thank you, Coach Mose.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Des, you got contributions up and down from guys in the rotation down the stretch, yourself included. What did you like about your group's collective fourth quarter performance tonight?
I think that's the recipe. We got a lot of talented guys on this team, and it'll be different guys every night, and just share it, play the right way, and trust in everybody.
Anthony, mind the simple question, but just how much fun was tonight for you guys out there in front of your home court and shooting the ball the way you did?
Very fun. Very fun.
What was the energy like? How
Yeah,
did you guys use that?
Yeah, it was great, playing back at home. I think we were feeling good. Obviously, it was a big game. It was a cup game, so we were locked in coming in. But I think we did a good job of just playing free, making the right play, playing for each other. And I think that just led to good energy, good runs, good job weathering their run when they came back in the third quarter. So I think our energy was good all day. And, we played really hard, and we was able to get the win.
Desmond, you came out, missed a few open looks there in the second half. What did you change with your mentality to where you could still contribute to try and come out with the win tonight?
Just stay aggressive. My teammates been telling me, coach has been telling me, stay aggressive and, try to make the right play.
Desmond, a few tough games for you before this one. How good was it to kind of get back on track in front of the home crowd and doing what this team, went out and sought, from you from Memphis to go ahead and do?
Yeah, it was good for sure. But it's basketball. There's gonna be moments when it's really good and moments when it's tough. That's how the season go. I've been in it long enough to know, that I'll shake back. So it was definitely good to play well and get a win.
AB, how's the back feel after the hard fall, but the power slam there?
Boy, been walking around with that heat pack on.
Man, it's not even my back. It's my both my wrists, both my elbows. Shit, my head, my face. And that's a common foul.
Yeah, that was crazy. Took my boy out the air.
I'm good, though.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Was the game slowing down for you tonight? 4 steals? Did it feel like it was slow-mo?
That's what he do, man.
A little bit.
That's what he do.
I feel like, definitely slowed down defensively. Feel like I did a good job reading what they were going to do. Coaches did a good job putting together a good plan, so I felt locked in and felt confident in my reads on the plays. So, it's just that's what happened for students.
Des, how do you balance that challenge of trying to be aggressive, look for your own shot, while also processing giving up a good shot for a better shot? As we saw a lot tonight from you and Jalen Suggs passing up good shots for better shots over and over.
Yeah, I think that's got to be our who we become. You know what I'm saying? Just passing up the good ones for even better ones, regardless who it is. That's the mentality and the way we want to play.
Desmond, how difficult it is to adapt to your new role in this team, and especially being aggressive in the clutch? We saw you today more aggressive, trying to look for that shot, to make big plays. How difficult has been all this process?
Definitely a process. Trying to fill it out. When to get other guys involved and let them do their thing, and when to be aggressive. But that's any new job. Like if you was to go work somewhere else, it's gonna be some adjusting at first, and until it feel normal and routine. So it's getting better day by day.
For both players, you want to win every game, of course, but going out there with the NBA Cup game, does the energy change within the team? I know it's still pretty new in the league, but
yeah, for sure. He was on that this morning for sure. Let him know, man.
No, I'll say it definitely changed. We feel like the last 2 years we was in good position to win, and we tricked their way games both times. So we're definitely in position to win now. Obviously, we didn't lose, so.
Boy trying to go to Vegas, long story short. Long story short.
Hey,
trying to go out west, man.
Out west. Need that 500.
Straight up. Do something with that.
Not for real.
Anthony, Desmond wasn't obviously part of this team and that series last year against Boston, but what was it like seeing him dive on the floor for loose ball and get that to you, chasing balls out of bounds. He's speeding them up. He's doing all these other things outside of also scoring. What kind of impact does it have on guys like you when he's doing that, especially against this team?
I think it has huge impact. That's just, for example, like you say, diving on the floor, chasing after loose balls. This is a player who easily could say, like, I don't got to do that. I'm one of the best players on the team, but we appreciate that, and he do a good job setting the tone for us every day in practice, in the game. He's super physical. He's like a junkyard dog.
Junkyard crazy.
I thought that was what you were supposed to say.
I like it. I'll take it.
Junkyard dog with a bag. There you go. But yeah, it sets the tone. Obviously, when your best players are doing that, it's good for the team. It sets a good example, and it just makes it easy to play hard. When the guy next to you is playing hard, you trust that all 5 dudes out there are giving it everything they got. I think it's good for the team, and it's just good for the team. It's part of our identity.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. We will see you.